The Digital Python Podcast, episode 299.
Hey, Chief, where's the pisser?
The Digital Python Podcast. Robot snakes with the laser eyes.
Kind of something to keep you going.
Yeah. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Digital Python Podcast, episode 299.
Almost
there.
I'm raising my hand. I have
Yeah.
a question. I thought we had a new theme song. Didn't you
Oh.
say?
Then I did hear something.
Oh, that was...
Did you want to start? You want to start over?
No, I just thought you guys said there was. I thought it was going to be a new one.
Orange.
There we go.
Orange.
This joke will never get old for time.
Well, no, I was just thinking. You guys said something about a theme song switch. So I
Orange.
thought maybe. That,
no, I don't know.
oh,
No, we
okay.
could.
No, I don't care.
I think they were just picking at me.
I
with
know.
this.
I know.
Yeah. It was the one night.
Oh, okay.
Just
I
the
thought
one
maybe
night.
you were working
But it's on
something.
file, so when he says
Okay.
orange,
Hey,
we've got him.
hey, whenever.
Just like that.
I'm not denying it.
You did that night.
All right. Sorry,
I'm
I didn't
not
mean to
anymore.
open this can of worms. Sorry. I
No,
just
it's
thought maybe
fine.
you guys were working on something that we weren't aware of. That's all.
No,
I'm good.
I do. I'm basically calling it in now. I charge this thing. That's about it.
Lucky that happens.
Yeah,
I charged
yeah.
this thing and I showed up. And
Yeah,
that's
those
it.
are the two things.
And I will post this.
Yeah. Getting dark early, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm starting to miss the good
What,
old days.
Sunday is the first day of fall? Is that
Sunday
right?
could fuck off.
I don't know.
I think Sunday is the first day of fall.
That's
Katie
sad.
came home, I guess, today
Yeah.
and was crunch on the leash. She goes, looks at her mom, goes, "It's almost my favorite time of year." I was like, I despise all you people in this house.
I like fall. I just hate winter.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's the
She
beginning
likes
of
winter?
death. Of
Is it her favorite season's winter or fall?
who? Katie?
Yeah,
It's both.
both.
It's,
okay,
it's
I
she
didn't
likes
know.
dreary. She says and blah, blah, blah.
Dreary.
She's dramatic. Yeah.
Winter can be fun for a kid.
Who the fuck
you know?
wants no sunshine and freezing temperatures?
A person that stays in the house all the time.
I guess.
I told her, I said, "Well, that's fine. This winter, you can come out and help me shovel the sidewalk and the deck,
She doesn't like that part.
and maybe just stand out there and watch me. And
yeah.
see how you
There
like the
go.
winter.
See how you like the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I was at with it.
I'm surprised you haven't bought one of those little electric snowblower things or snow thrower.
I thought about it,
things.
but every time I've ever messed with something like that, the snow's always too wet,
I figured
and heavy, or
I
something.
figured Steel or probably makes one for like the attachment.
They
for your
do.
weed eater. or
They do.
something.
I've looked at them. Trust
Yeah,
me.
I figured. Yeah.
I've looked at them. I just
The snow is still there. It's just in a pile.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess the same if you scoop
Yeah,
it.
but you make your
Yeah.
path so you don't have to walk in
Yeah.
it.
I would not mind the snow or the cold or winter or anything if I didn't
Have to plow,
have to plow it. If I didn't have to drive in it for my job,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
and that's what I've said for years. I just,
If I worked at
I
TMF,
despise it.
I would give two shits less. We'd get all the fucking snow we want.
Yeah.
Because I just go in there, do my thing, go the fuck
I
home.
just never
Yeah.
been a big winter. To me, winter is the abnormal part of year where everything just dies and there's no fun.
No.
I
Yeah,
used
I
to like
agree with
winter
that.
when I was
yeah.
younger.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
you
I
can
liked
go
it.
out and play
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
snow, go out
Yeah.
and drive
And
around in it.
that chance of having a snow day.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, I used
yeah.
to enjoy going out and kind of fucking off in the stuff, you
Yeah.
know, but I have no
Now,
want.
Now you probably do like I do. You sit there and look out the fucking window and say, motherfucking bullshit, I got to work tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I don't like working
I
Saturday
just start
and
getting all
Sunday.
pissy and, you know, nobody wants to be around me then. And
I know,
just-
I know. I'm with
Screaming
you.
at the family.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with
yeah.
you.
What's wrong with you? It's fucking snowing.
But when you first started out there, it really didn't bother you that much. But as the years go on, it gets worse.
Is it?
I
Is that
think
how
so.
it works?
Yeah.
Well, when you're younger.
It didn't
you know,
bother me so much when I first
It's
started
more
there.
fun when you're younger.
I was like, all right, I got to go plow snow. You
The
know.
first time, for some reason, every year for the first time, I kind of am like anxious,
Yeah.
you know? But it's like after that, it's like I don't mind snow. It's just now it's like I freak out when it's going to be icy.
I guess I don't mind so much being working there that if we're gonna get snow,
Yeah.
I mean it is something to do.
Yeah.
I mean it does get really boring
Yeah.
in the wintertime out there.
No,
Yes.
But
But
for Ice Baby, I don't have
these
that
little
one.
piddly ass bullshit where you guys just go out and do a little sand
yeah.
in, and you don't
Felt
even
like that
hardly
gets-
even need a snowplow.
That gets
that's just
annoying.
fucking, it is.
Especially when it's like
Every fucking Saturday.
you go out and you do it, you've done it, and then it blows, and then somebody calls and says,
You need
"Oh,
that?
it's slick."
No, Dirk was going to write a note
Oh,
to me.
okay.
That it's slick.
I know.
I can't get up my hill. Well, motherfucker, I sanded it yesterday.
Stay the fuck home. Anyway, we're done bitching about snow.
Yeah, probably not, but
Well, no. I mean, there'll be
There may be more.
other podcasts probably.
That would be the right
what
one.
was that?
That was fun.
That was a loon or something. I don't know. What is that?
it's a loon, yeah.
Loon.
I like those sounds. I wish they were around here.
Yeah, you hear those more down south.
Yeah. No, it's up north.
Up north. Oh, okay.
north.
Up north. Well, there's more snow up there. We don't want to go up there.
The UP. I've
they
never
go-
been there, but people say how bad the snow is or good snow is for their snowmobiles.
Well, yeah, but yeah,
We
it doesn't
gotta
pay to
be-
own a snowmobile around here anymore.
Yeah, you don't need it. Doesn't snow enough. There's got to be a year where we just get drenched in snow.
Well, I would think
Because it's
so.
been getting so easy lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that, honestly.
Well, see, like last winter, we had winter before? Was it the winter before? It was like -10 for the weekend of Christmas.
Yeah, something like that.
It was like absolutely cold,
Yeah,
frigid cold,
it is,
and that was
yeah.
the worst it got
Yeah.
for the winter.
Yeah, we had one cold snap.
Yeah,
and
and
last
we-
year
'cause
we
we
had
actually
one
had-
little cold snap too,
And we had snow on the ground a
'Cause
little
all
bit
those-
that year too.
lines froze in that house.
Well,
You're like, I'm going to tear it down. Screw it.
Yeah, exactly.
it seems like we really haven't
Shit.
gotten the snow.
No,
Like last year, we really didn't get shit.
no.
We had just that little bit that just kind
It
of.
keeps getting less and less. It seems like, but you're right. I mean, we got
Yeah.
to get nailed one of these days.
eventually
I've been
something's
hearing
gonna
it's
happen.
going to be a lot of snow this winter.
Well, the
Supposedly.
thing is,
Yeah.
they fucking say that every year.
Yeah, they
it's
do.
gonna be cold. It's gonna be
Yeah.
wet. Well, no fucking shit, Sherlock. It's fucking
It's
winter.
fucking winter time.
I almost think they do that.
You're not going to see the sun from December 21st till March 21st.
I think they do that stuff just like the
Cover all the bases.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Right.
cold and wet.
No,
just like
or it might
Just
not
like
be.
concrete's gonna fucking get hard and crack.
just like the coverage of all the storms. It's like they almost go overboard with telling you about it, so you prepare maybe.
Yeah,
a
they
little
want you to
more.
be more prepared. Yeah,
But-
I get it, but fuck.
It's overreacting.
It is definitely
I feel bad for the poor bastards they send out there to report on that shit.
fucking dumbass people. running
Like
to the
that one
store and
lady
buying
got-
6 fucking gallons of milk and 5 loaves of bread because they think they're going to get snowed in.
You guys see that lady that got hit by a drift of snow
Oh yeah,
when
seen
the
that.
Oh
plow
yeah,
truck was going?
yeah.
You know,
She probably died.
I would
No, I don't know,
I
but it
would
had to
do
hurt.
that to some idiot standing on the ground
Yeah.
on the edge of the road.
I know there's probably some template that they have to follow when they report on that shit.
Oh,
but if
yeah.
Probably.
if I was one of those people out there doing that, I'd at least have some comedy involved or something. Make it to where people, enjoy
Right, yeah.
watching your shit.
But
Yeah.
that's the thing. Most of those people are just miserable because it's like,
yeah.
fuck, this isn't what I signed up for. I signed up to be a serious journalist and blah blah blah. We're out here covering. The football game was canceled due to all this snow, and then a plow comes by and knocks you on your ass. And
Yeah.
you got concussions and can't go back to reporting because you.
Yeah.
So it would be a special forecast then.
It's sunny. No, it's sunny.
Very special.
Sorry, I should not speak that way.
I did not partake in that. You guys are going straight to hell.
Remind me to
yeah.
take those,
roll
the
the
red
tape
and the
home.
blue home. Or all of them. I don't know. I didn't want you to get mad at me.
What? It's your tape. Who
Taping my
cares?
tape home. I thought maybe
You
you'd
got every-
gotten a
What
coach.
What do you think I
color
am?
there.
Just stuff enters this room,
Yeah.
so it becomes my property.
I would
Yeah.
just forget it. Like that megaphone.
Yeah, it's still. Over
I got a bunch of batteries for that too if you ever need them.
Well,
I'm
that,
still going to do that one day.
that was the one disappointment. We went and saw.
Why do you have a microphone?
It was just you take the headphones off before you yank yourself over or something. Don't fall. Studio's not covered. It probably still works.
Well, don't hold it right up to
You might want to. I don't know how this is going to work.
It's probably gonna hurt.
Toby's inviting it. He could just take the earphones off.
I'm not a pussy.
I'm not a pussy. I've heard that before. Can't be a pussy all your life. No.
Does it do anything?
I don't
Sound
know.
like
Hello?
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's working.
Because I was going to be like, shut the fuck up, Tony.
Oh.
Shut your fucking mouth. But it was one where I had video, so I was going to go like cut to a...
It won't do you much
We'll be
good.
right back.
I'm not going to shut it.
Just come back and Bill's just got bandages and shit on.
I don't give a fuck what you say.
Every time Tony fucking moves, Bill goes,
Well, that's loud.
You think?
But yeah, that was $10.
That's why you bought that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, for it'd be fun to use for other stuff, but it's
Oh, yeah.
But then you just left it here and never.
Can you
ever
change your
took it
voice
home.
on that? Like make it low and all that? No. Jake's got this little toy one that's, I mean, it doesn't get loud like that, but
Right.
you can kind of change the way it sounds.
does he sound like,
Change your voice. Throw your voice. Oh.
who's the soulful singer Barry White?
Oh, yeah.
Is there a Barry White mode on that? Hey, baby.
Let's get low.
That'd be fun.
Huh?
That'd be fun. Order
That'd
stuff.
be fun. Just start
Go
using
to the-
that over the phone.
So what'd you do today, slacker? Since you weren't at work.
Oh,
Oh, I went out in the woods and made a path,
Yeah.
and then I went to play golf. Figured I'd practice
Warm up.
Yeah.
Solo, or did you play with
I
someone?
played by myself, yeah. That way I, didn't have too many people.
Had
you
the
know.
concentration going.
Yeah, the first night went okay. Last night I fell fuck apart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 12, that short par 3.
Yeah.
So that's a bitch. And I went off the right side, crossed the cart path. So I hit it up there, and it hit the top edge and rolled back down into the bunker. I'm like, okay. So I went down there, and I was getting really good about hitting out the sand because I hit about every fucking sand trap there was today. And I hit it, and it went just to the top edge, rolled back down the sand trap. So I hit it again. Guess what it did? Hit top edge, rolled back down. Third time, I fucking nailed that bastard.
And it went over.
It went too far.
I lost.
It was on the green,
Pissed
but it
off?
went
Oh.
past the flag, and yeah. So that one, I definitely did not par that one.
Well, you'd be all loosened up for tomorrow, right? You guys going to play tomorrow? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be interesting.
Should be interesting.
So who was all?
My brother-in-law, Joe.
Oh, Joe. Okay, I don't know him.
Yeah. He's good. He's
Okay.
usually the one.
Isn't there another one?
Andy's the one
Andy's
that
the
I.
other
Andy,
one. Andy's-
yeah.
He can't be there
That's
tomorrow.
that's what I was thinking. That one of them was named Andy.
My father-in-law, Terry,
Mm-hmm.
and then you, and then me. So
Well, there's no rain in the forecast now for tomorrow, so that's good. 91
Supposed to be
degrees.
hot.
Yeah, it's gonna be super hot.
Today
Yeah.
was actually
91.
really nice for the first two
There
holes.
was a little wind.
Yeah, then
and
the fucking
it
sun
went
came out
away.
and fucking
The
burnt
wind
my ass
just went
up.
the fuck away, didn't it? There
Oh
was, like,
fuck!
no
It was
wind
kind of
after
like
that.
just light sprinkles, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I could do this.
this
This
ain't
is gonna be
bad.
okay. And then the sun came out, and I'm like, fuck me.
what morning? I saw you the other morning.
6
leaving.
mile an
I was at
hour
the gas
winds.
station.
all
It
you're
was
gonna
like
get.
5.
Yeah.
I saw
Ain't
you pull
much.
out the tractor going towards the gym.
Oh yeah.
And then I noticed when I went over the hill there, you were there.
Oh yeah.
What time you guys play?
So. Tee off's 11 o'clock.
Oh, so you're going to be in the hot part of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what time I teed off
Well,
today.
see,
11
that's
o'clock.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like when they've had this other times, this time of year, I've been in fucking jacket
Yeah.
and long pants.
Well,
and
yeah,
still
in the
freezing my
morning.
ass
Yeah,
off.
it's chilly in the morning now.
Yeah, I did see on the golf cart they had the backwards golf listed. It's like in a couple weeks there in
Yeah.
October. So
We can try her again.
I had fun with that. It was
Yeah.
neat, you know.
You want to try that?
I don't
Oh.
know. Last time I played, I didn't make it but 6 holes. I said, "Fuck this shit."
Well, but it's totally different than playing a normal
Yeah.
forward.
When is
course.
it?
It was like
Did you get an
It's
email?
on Saturday
week
or
of-
Sunday.
I don't know. I might have, but
Was Saturday?
I don't remember. I didn't really. I'm sure it was a Saturday.
goddamn hot.
Well,
it
next
was-
couple of weeks though, someone's supposed to be in the 70s.
Oh,
October
So-
12th, I think.
The 12th.
I think.
Okay.
Well, I'll be here. I'm not going to Tennessee, so
Yeah.
You're not going to Tennessee.
for Alicia's wedding,
Oh.
I decided not to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Chuck will be pissed, but sorry, bud.
Well, I mean, that's a long.
Destination
Yeah,
wedding.
right.
I don't
Yeah,
get
well,
it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. I'm not gonna
Move
go
on.
into
We'll
it.
move on.
I'm not gonna go into it.
Family stuff.
Well,
Well, no.
you
yeah.
know, neither one of them will probably ever listen to the episode, but they probably would, and then
Yeah,
then
no,
I'd
no,
be
you're not
able-
saying anything.
Yeah, I just
Let's
Write
Sorry.
it down, cut
happy
it out.
thoughts.
You want me to come to your wedding? Don't make it 6 hours away. That's just all there is to it.
Well,
That's all I'm going to say about that.
that might be the point of having them that far away.
Well,
That would be
No.
the reason I would do it.
Yeah.
we're expected
You know.
to be there, and it's like,
It's a long time in the car, especially.
well, it's
With
not
your lady
just that;
friend not
it's a
feeling
lot of
good.
money.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's a lot of money coming out of your pocket to go down there and stay. And okay, I'm done.
Yep.
Let's move on. Because
You know, for
back to golf.
middle of the day on a Friday, the fucking place was packed.
Well, see, every day I get
didn't
those,
hit
I
golf
get those texts.
Yeah, well, I
at-
can't.
At noon, right at
They
noon.
didn't really
That's how I
say
know
they were
it's
going to
noon.
fucking
Well,
do
I
it now.
know, yeah.
I didn't get one
It's a
today.
wonderful day here at the
So it must
fairway.
have been. Well, people were off.
southern
too.
gentle
Like,
breeze.
husbands were
It's
probably off because their wives were having yard sales and shit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's getting to be festival season. People
Yeah.
are taking time off.
Yeah.
So now the listeners know we're talking about
That's what I'm
golf.
saying.
Yeah,
though.
now they know. Yeah.
I've played in these golf outings, like the second one like this.
Like
at
when
the
Toby
ravines,
started, I
and
didn't
it
wanna
was
cut him
freezing
off.
cold, like where I could have used another layer.
I remember, I think that last time we did the backwards golf, it was quite chilly
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
I did not
Windy.
dress appropriately.
Yeah.
So,
Where,
so what does that cost to play that?
I don't
don't
know.
I don't know because I'm not like.
Well,
I've never played over.
I don't
See,
remember what it
and
was last time.
And they've
Did you wear your
changed
yoga
the golf
pants?
pro over there.
No,
I don't know.
I
if
think I had
they've
short
changed
sleeves. It was
anything.
fucking cold.
Yeah.
I've only been over there once this year to play golf. I've only played golf twice this year.
Yeah.
This is my first time. So that's why I thought, well, I didn't want
I
to be
haven't played
there.
at all, and I probably won't.
Me either.
But I might go play that with you. I don't know. We'll see.
It's fine. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
it's totally weird.
It
Yeah.
is
It is weird.
because you're going. You're,
Well,
you're
see,
going
I've
back.
never played the course at all.
Yeah.
So I've
Well,
never
see,
played there.
Well,
so it would
yeah,
be really.
that might make it better.
If
It
I-
might.
If
know.
I recall this correctly, like
The only thing that's going to make my golf game better is a club head that big around.
Yeah.
now,
That's about how my new driver is.
I might have to use it.
like if you're on hole 9 or 8, the short one, 8, is that right?
Is this
8, yes.
Is this
8's the
America?
short one.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you're on 8,
Country Club. Harrison
you would
Hills.
tee off
Country
from
Club,
the
yes.
tee
Green.
for 8 on.
No, you tee
the
off
green.
from the green.
green, going towards the tee off.
Yeah, I get the whole backwards part.
Yeah.
But, it's like when you're playing it normally, like when you get up to the green, there's no trees directly in front of the green. Well, now you're coming from the backside. So you either got to punch it under the trees or go over the
So you
fucking
got
trees.
so I mean, do you have to play the whole 18, or can you just play the 9, or does it? I didn't know.
No, you play the whole.
You
18.
play 18. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like to go to. So there's a really long par 5 out there, and you got to go from the.
Yeah.
You go from the green to that one to this par 3 that's up on a hill. So it
Yeah.
should be like a par 7
Right.
for as long as this
It's
bastard
really,
is.
yeah, that would be pretty challenging.
Because you got to get all the way down the 5 and then up a hill,
right.
over trees,
Oh fuck!
just to get there.
I'll never
But
get there.
it's a scramble, so you basically
Yeah.
take best ball.
We better
Yeah.
take the last one of the day.
It's just but it's just best ball though. So
Oh, I know, but yeah.
is that how they'll do this? I don't know.
What
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you can buy mulligans and shit
Yeah.
like that because it's a fundraiser. So
It's a fur raisin.
Put the fun in fundraiser.
That's
hell
right.
yeah.
I've never
yeah.
played up there. Have you?
We put the fun in
Have you?
dysfunctional.
Twice? No, once.
It can be fun. Yeah.
Twice. I think we've played.
Have
Yeah,
you?
once.
that's what the
Yeah.
podcast seems to be called.
No, I've never played it that way.
It's pretty dysfunctional.
It's all right. It's not bad. It's I
does,
would say
really.
the
Yeah.
quality of it is
And that could be our
between
slogan.
Harrison
We put the fun in
and
dysfunctional.
Oxford.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so I downloaded because I used to have my watch. They
Yeah.
told me, so I downloaded the app for the yardages and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Because that's the thing I was worried about. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to know what club to grab and
Well, see-
overshoot, hit people.
Terry's got one of those. He's got one of those
Rangefinders.
rangefinders, and then Joe's usually looking
Oh
for
hell, that'd
markers.
be okay then.
I just
But
need,
I don't know if
I just
Trigger
need a
have it. He didn't
driver
bring
and a
it last
putter.
time we
I
played.
can't,
Yeah,
I
I
can't
don't
use
know.
any of the other ones anyway. So
Even
I just need a driver and a putter.
See,
Yeah.
even the putter, I feel like my putting game is just
my
gotten
ball
worse.
doesn't go far enough
Yeah.
off the driver that I need any of those other ones. So.
Oh man, so on 11, it's a short 4. So what's the matter?
Are you looking for something?
No.
Oh,
So I hit it and it
He's just ignoring your
came
talk.
off to where it was on the right side. It was in the rough, but
Oh, shit.
I was pretty much at green
Did
distance.
you forget to turn it on?
And so
Oh, no.
I
that's
hit
on.
it and it was a little too saucy and it crossed
you looked
over.
awful you
So I was
looked
going to putt
awful-
it off the fringe,
you know,
and it was kind of downhill.
really
It looked like it
concentrating
sloped a
over there or
little bit to
something.
the right, sloped a little bit more than a little bit. So, and I baby tapped that fucking thing because it was going downhill. Well, that wasn't enough with that much. Oh my God, I don't know how many times I
Well,
had to hit it.
I got to tell you a story about this whole deal. So every year they do too.
Yeah.
Usually I can get my family to do at least one. Well, I'm always up to doing another one, you know. So this year I was like, is anybody interested? Well, my one brother-in-law said I can't, schedule conflict. And then my other brother-in-law actually surprisingly said, yeah, I think I might be available for that. Let me check and I'll get back to you. And he came back to me and said, yeah. I said, okay, cool. Well, in the meantime, I asked another guy, Ed, another guy that I work with. He's played with us before at one of these outings. And he goes, you know what? He goes, yeah, I will. He goes, that'll be before my hernia surgery and stuff. He goes, yeah, I'll do it. I said, okay. Well, then like the following week, they had these jobs pop up, obviously, and they had to work a lot of overtime. And he didn't think he was going to be able to play, so he told me no. Okay. That was a couple weeks back. Fast forward to yesterday, our superintendent called me in, or I was talking to my superintendent. We were sitting there talking, and he's like, because our company's putting a team in too, and he's on that team. And we're talking, and he's like, have you found your fourth person yet? And I said, well, no, I'm still looking. Why? Are you? He goes, maybe. I said, what? He goes, and he looks over at Ed, and Ed goes, Dirk, I'm so sorry. I said, what? I said, you poached him, didn't you? He goes, well, I looked at his work schedule. And I was like, you cock.
You son of a bitch.
I had to laugh because I was like, you sly son of a buck. Because Ed's really pretty good. He's a member over there. He plays in the league every Wednesday night. But, yeah, I said, no. I said, it's fine. I said, I get it.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Stealing my fucking players.
Yeah, poaching. You're
son of a
poaching.
bitch.
You control the schedule. You manipulator.
Right? Tony, if he didn't play, he had to work the next 4 weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You son of
Well,
a bitch.
I think it may have stirred up some stink between the actual foreman that's over everybody
Yeah.
and everything, but I think they hashed it out. Oh shoot.
Who won? Who won the tournament?
I don't know. We haven't played yet.
Oh, okay.
Hey, did you forget a certain song?
The
for
Christmas
moments?
song?
He played the golf talk.
I played it while you fuckers were talking.
Yeah,
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah,
hear
it was
mine.
really loud.
I was listening to it.
You can hear it.
I seriously could not
You
hear
have
it.
selective hearing.
I think I am married.
You were talking, and
Yeah, I didn't pay attention. When I'm talking, I can't
was
do two
wondering if
things.
you-
I even
Cheers.
said,
I heard
"Hey,
it.
you didn't do the golf talk thing."
Yeah.
Well, that's why I knew. That's why I asked if he was looking for something. I
Oh,
knew
he
what
played
he was
it.
doing.
Yeah, I played it because
See, I
you
didn't hear
guys
it.
were
Sorry.
over there talking. And
It's a wonderful day here.
Oh,
at the
okay.
fairway.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm
Can you
horrible
hear
about
it?
that.
Can you hear it now?
Yes, I can. I guess I don't know. You got to realize there's been 2 nights this week. I've only had 2.5 hours sleep
Oh shit!
Why?
Why?
because I went to those fucking concerts, and then I got up
Oh.
and went to work.
Well, it's your fucking fault.
Yeah,
You need to
exactly.
sleep more than that.
That's why I was in bed at 7:00 last night because the Monday night I didn't go to bed till like regular time,
Yeah.
and then I got up and went back to work, and then Wednesday night we went to another show down there.
Well, I knew.
But
I seen your post. The second one this week or something like that.
Jesus. How many have you went to so far this year? Is that 4?
That's
Probably
like
more than
4.
that.
That's like 4 in a short span of time.
Yeah.
Like
Where
within
was
2
it
weeks.
at?
Yeah.
The one Sunday night was at Deer Creek. The one Wednesday night was at the Vogue in Broad Ripple. So, yeah, I mean they were good shows.
Was Madonna there?
No.
Oh,
But
Vogue, Vogue.
I had been to the Vogue like years ago when I was in my 20s, In fact, I think, it was like for a buddy's bachelor party, and I ran into an
where's that
ex-classmate.
Yeah.
It's over by Butler campus, kind of off Keystone Avenue.
Okay.
I'm surprised
Might help
something
you.
like that's been open that long.
What?
As a bar?
The
Don't they
Vogue?
always change and shit?
Well, yeah, but the Vogue's like more of an entertainment venue.
Oh.
That's what they thrive on. They usually have acts every night.
It's where they do concerts and stuff.
Oh, the Vogue. I know what you're talking about now. The Vogue.
Vogue.
Yeah,
I don't know. What you're talking
I know.
You don't know what you're talking about.
But it was. It
We
was
knew
pretty
you
good time,
didn't
but
know what the fuck.
Yeah.
Basically, the Vogue. I hadn't been there for years, and I couldn't remember what it
either.
looked like on the inside. But basically, it's the Divan. That's the size of it.
Yeah.
Without
Really?
the seats in it, and they've added some stuff. That is basically what it is.
Wow,
the Divan.
that's a little packed.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It helps having those the elevated, the second floor with tables and stuff. But yeah, it was pretty neat. It's the first time I'd seen a show there. So
Cool.
yeah, but no, I knew going into this week it was going to be a tiresome week.
It's going to be a rough one.
So I think it was yesterday. I was sitting at work and I was reading some information, and I was hunched over my computer chair with my elbows on my knees, and I was sitting there reading, and I'm going.
Dropped your head.
And then 5 minutes later, I'm like, wake up, and I'm like, oh shit, how long has it been? And finally, I put that down, and I stood up, and I started walking around the shop, sweeping, doing anything I could to stay awake. I was like, all right, don't do that again.
I have that happen a lot.
Yeah,
It's
It's really bad when you're plowing snow and you're like,
I know.
no, I'm just kidding.
Where the fuck am I at?
well, that happens to me going down the road.
Why am I in a
sometimes.
barn?
You forget where the fuck you are. Yeah.
When because you just get in a routine and it's everyday stuff. So you drive to work, you go home from work, and so that time for me, that 30, 40 minutes, whatever it is, I can sit there and get into deep thought and not realize it. And I'll come out of like the S curves there going into Odell, coming from Lafayette.
You're like, fuck, I'm already
I don't
there.
even remember West Point.
I was like, I'm like, fuck, I don't remember
I miss
passing James
somebody?
and James or whatever
Yeah,
it's called now.
yeah.
I'm like, oh
No, I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then I start thinking, oh my god, did I maybe hit somebody? Did I pull out in front of some, you start thinking about,
It's
What
fucked
was I
up how
doing?
your mind will do that.
Yeah.
Like when I used to drive on the interstate, there'd be like a car in front of me or behind me or something. And I'd look around, there wasn't there anymore. I was
Yeah.
like, what happened?
Where'd that car go?
I run that motherfucker off.
Yeah, so I was like, did I kill that man? What?
The worst I've ever had that happens when me and Chuck and Selena and her two kids went to Texas.
Yeah.
And I got behind the wheel about, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning, and pretty soon, the next thing I knew, the fucking sun was coming up.
Oh, shit.
And I didn't
Whoa.
remember shit. I didn't remember shit. That was like 5-6 hours. They were all asleep, and
What
I
were
didn't
you-
remember
what were you
fucking
driving?
shit. Chuck's brand new Dodge
Oh, okay.
quad cab pickup. And yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that light up there? I started
Yeah.
looking, I was like, what the fuck's going on? The fucking sun's coming up. I'm like, what the fuck? I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh fuck.
I mean, I reckon it's
So-
like sleepwalking.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you're
You just get in
there.
a trance.
you're kind of awake, but you're not.
Yeah. I didn't see the black dog, Bill, but I probably should
That's why
have.
you made it.
Yeah.
That's why you lived.
Yeah.
You saw the white dot.
Yeah, so I when that movie come out, I'm like, oh man, that's fucking probably kind of like
Yeah.
driving, not remembering how fucking I didn't remember
Yeah.
I
shit.
saw the dog,
Yeah,
the black
the
dog.
sun started coming up, and Chuck looked over at me. He said, "You all right?" "Oh, yeah, I'm good."
Could you tell me where I am?
And how I got
Hey, we're
here.
going to Texas, right?
At some point, we passed through customs. We were in Mexico.
Right. Tequila stand next right.
Selena had to pay a fine with her mouth.
Yeah. I'm sure she's paid plenty.
Oh, we may have to edit.
No, you
No,
don't.
no.
You leave that right the fuck
Okay.
in. Fuck that cunt.
All right.
No worries on my end.
Tony's on one tonight.
Yeah.
I think
no
Tony,
worries there.
I think the stress of the no drinking's getting to Tony, man.
Oh, man, I actually thought about that tonight. I was like, man, I want to get down if I can have a drink. I thought, nope, I ain't going to try it.
Nope, my hands look.
That's the
Go
thing.
numb.
Because how long does that last after you do that?
Well,
Does it last all through
The
the
last
night?
time it happened, it was really bad. No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Of the itching and
But still
going
annoying as
absolutely
shit.
nuts. But the last time, like I say, my heart was racing so
Yeah.
bad. I was like,
Yeah.
that's not good. Something's going on here.
Yeah.
But I quit taking one of those pills. so-
Right.
So I haven't tried drinking. So
Well,
it's just like, fuck it,
You don't want to.
Because I almost filled my cup with fruit punch. Like, man, some vodka would be good in that. I bet Dirk's got vodka in the fridge.
I probably do.
I bet you do.
I said some stuff the other night 'cause we talked about this last podcast. I think I
Yeah.
brought up about him getting in the refrigerator because he's 15. He's staying
Sure.
home by himself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when I was 15, I know what I was doing, but they don't do that stuff.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I think your sister posted something. I just saw it earlier on
Yeah.
Facebook. Said something about when I was 14 to 15, I was doing adult activities then.
Sure.
That's why I stay in my house now or something like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
I was like,
we all got that out of the way early.
that's really true.
Well, what changed where that's not cool?
I think just the
I don't know.
It's got to be.
I think it's just the kids these days. They just don't go out
Got to
and
be
do anything.
able to message.
Do you
people
think
and
it's
stuff, right?
Do you think it's this shit that
Yeah.
just killed everything?
Yeah.
I
Because
do.
we were all about exploring. We were finding.
Yeah.
new
I mean,
shit,
we had to go
Yeah.
find something to do.
finding new
know,
roads.
parties
finding-
were like a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was almost like,
right.
hey, so and so's having a party. Okay.
See if we can get away with it.
Yeah.
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 It was all the getting away with it. Thing,
Yeah.
I think back when
And
we
now
were
they just
teenagers.
kind of
I don't. I
talk
think
shit on TikTok.
And
I
I,
don't know.
also think there's a lot of people that have raised kids that's our age
Mm-hmm.
that I don't know how to. It's almost like they've tried to pad the world more for their kids
It seems like
than
it.
what
Yeah.
we ever had. And I don't know where this attitude or whatever came from.
Yeah, Beth doesn't do that.
No, Beth doesn't.
No,
no,
Beth
Beth doesn't do that. But where was I going with this?
You're trying to say how different it was. with
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Because I think especially like you said, you can stay
Well,
at
our
home.
parents were
You can stay at
different, too.
home and just communicate.
Yeah, our parents were different.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's like the closest thing we could do to this. I mean, I guess unless you could text or something, but like AOL, like
Yeah.
yeah,
instant messenger, like
dial
type
up
of deal.
internet.
But
and
see-
that.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't-
that's the thing. It's
Bullshit,
like couldn't be on that all the time.
I
It's
didn't
so
wanna
much
stay
better
up.
plugging up the
now.
phone line or
Yeah,
Right,
but
right.
it wasn't so readily available around here when we were in high school.
No, hell
Like
no.
we didn't have our first internet connection till we
No.
lived in the licensed branch, and that was probably like 97, 98.
But I didn't want to stay home then, though. I was wanting to go
99
somewhere.
maybe?
I probably didn't even have internet with then. It was probably into the 2000s.
The only
before I had
reason we did
internet
it
at home.
because she had a computer because she
Yeah.
was going to college.
Right.
That was
yeah.
the only reason.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I could see that. It'd be more.
But I think that-
another reason to have it.
But when he can sit up there in his room, play all the games like we do,
Yeah.
and not have to go out.
That'd be a big. I was gonna say game changer, but that'd be a big deal.
I mean, if they
Yeah.
want to know something now, it's so easy. They just pick up their phone
Yeah.
and Google it.
well,
Yeah.
and two, it's like if you want to play a different game,
yeah.
you can just look through them.
They
right in the
didn't-
same
they don't-
seat
They don't have
on
to
the same
go
screen.
rent anything.
and download it.
They don't have to go and see if it's in at the movie
Right,
theater yet, or at the movie store.
Well-
I mean, hell, we used to call 3 times a day and say, "Hey, is Madden in yet?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's like we was talking the other day, though. It's like, Jill and I, we used to really enjoy going to the video store,
We did
renting a
too.
movie,
Yeah.
and going and getting like a Jack's Pizza,
Yeah.
heating it up, and
Yeah,
that was our
sure.
Friday night.
Yeah.
That was what we did.
Yeah.
Couldn't even fucking splurge for fucking DiGiorno's. You
Yeah, I
tight
mean, we'd
motherfucker.
fucking call and
I
reserve.
like the Shornos.
You call in the middle of the week and reserve a Friday night
Yeah.
movie and wait
Yeah.
before you get your name on the list, so
Yeah.
it's yours when you get there.
But that was part of the fun, going to the video store, looking through the
looking
movies,
all the
seeing what there
movies,
is.
picking it out, looking
hoping
at the video
hoping you
games.
might have just timed it just right.
Yeah,
They
it's like-
just, somebody just returned it and they put it back on the shelf. Like,
Yeah.
like Tyson's Punch Out.
like
or,
just bring it back or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh fuck yeah.
or remember when we used to have to rent Nintendo systems?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like $25 for the
Yeah.
weekend.
Well, that's what I was
Wow.
telling him. We used to go to the library and rent VCR
Yeah.
and rent movies from
Yeah.
the damn library.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
But I do think the internet has
It has
changed it 'cause-
killed a lot of kids from getting out and doing things.
And we were raised by people who were raised by savages.
well, yeah.
Like grandma and grandpa would, mom's dad would back the car up against the electric fence, they're all metal, and tell the kids to get in.
I think that's just
like
your
that.
family, man.
There's stuff going on. Both sides, though. I mean, they're both.
Oh, my grandpa used to shock us with the
Yeah.
electric fence all the time.
Oh,
when we were
it's
kids.
fun.
That might be the problem. We were all electric shock.
Maybe that's what it is.
shocked,
yeah.
Yeah.
in one way,
Maybe
shape,
that's
or
what we
form.
need to do these young kids.
We had
these days.
electroshock therapy.
You take them out to the farm and say, grab that fence.
But back then, like grandpa was trampled by a bull. So if you fell down or something, hit your head, it's just like, get up.
Yeah,
It's okay.
exactly. Yeah, people.
I was
were-
thrown in the air
they
by a
were
bull.
So much tougher.
Yeah.
They were tougher, but the life expectancy was a lot less.
It was a lot less. Yeah, but
Grandpa lived to 90.
I do
Really?
enjoy.
Yeah.
He made a deal with the devil, and here he is.
did. Yeah.
There's no incentive.
Live till the age of 90.
Yeah.
Okay. Or I didn't know if you were talking about the year
No,
1990
he lived till
or okay.
90.
That's pretty good.
Grandma lived till 80. No, 70. Maybe she's 80.
Yeah.
Now, my grandma on dad's side just passed away recently, and she was almost 100.
Really?
Yeah.
So basically, what Bill's saying is he's probably going to outlive the three of us.
Yeah.
You're going to be around a long time. You are.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let you die.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I've been trying to kill you.
Yeah.
For years.
No, you're going to let
really.
me die by anyone else.
Yeah, that's right.
By anything else.
You're not
yeah.
going to die till I
Until
I take care
you're
of that
ready.
myself.
Yeah.
It'll only be because he's ripped your heart out and is massaging it, keeping it going. And it's when his hand gets tired is when you will go.
I'll be
And
like,
he'll just sit there and go, orange. Orange.
Orange.
I'll be like, oh, that's where that aneurysm is, right there. Yeah.
And you'll start laughing and be like,
Stick
oh,
my
that
finger
hurts.
in there and keep you going. No, I do enjoy watching the Gen X things on like TikTok and
Oh.
stuff. They're always talking about how it holds true to a lot of things.
yeah.
I mean, it's like say they kicked us out of the house, and as soon
Yeah.
as we were awake enough to get out of the house, and pretty much locked the door on us, so don't come back till the lights the street lights come on. So and we
Well,
didn't.
that was
That's just the way we lived.
That was the town was your eyes and ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 o'clock whistle and the street lights. Your ass better be home.
Yeah.
I really would. I mean, I know there's no point in having it anymore, but I really wish they'd still do
I
that.
do too.
Why-
I miss
why-
the 9 o'clock.
There's no
whistle.
reason
I don't
for it
know why.
anymore, but
What was the reason for it in the first place?
I assume it probably was for fucking kids. Curfew or something.
Curfew was at 9.
Curfew was
Yeah.
9. I remember that because that was always if that thing goes, because that,
But it went off at noon too, didn't it?
Yeah,
think
well,
so.
the bells rang at noon down at the church down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I know that. They always rang.
Yeah.
The church they just tore down.
I don't know if they do the fire alarm anymore.
They still do a test over
Yeah.
the.
Because
They still
They-
do like a long test on the
System.
county
Not that.
radio.
Yeah, but they don't really do the one in town that often.
No.
It's like since they moved it up
Like-
there to behind the hospital.
didn't they?
I don't know if enough people just don't like it going off,
I don't know.
but fuck
Didn't
them.
it used to be down by
if
the
that's
fire
the-
station?
It used to be
Yeah.
down on the back of the town hall,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
The old fire station. Yeah.
So why did they move it?
I don't know.
well, if it's
But
higher,
they don't
it'll
ever.
go.
I don't know. I do miss it. 9
Didn't they-
o'clock.
didn't-
I knew it was 9 o'clock when I heard that
Yeah.
fucking whistle go off. I was
Didn't
like,
it go
oh,
off
it's
at
fucking
6 at one time also? 6 and 9?
I thought so.
9 o'clock. I don't know. It might have.
I was at a
I don't know
family-
what the purpose of 6 was.
Well, I don't either.
Maybe it was like a universal, hey, it's supper time.
But I always liked that 9
I was,
o'clock
at
whistle.
I was at a family thing once, and the 9 o'clock thing went off, and I was like, "You guys ever notice there's a fire every night at 9 o'clock?"
They probably all looked at you and
Yeah, there is.
silence.
One cousin laughed. Everybody else was just like,
What? What are you talking about,
"Shut
Bill?
the fuck up."
Glenna, you should have aborted that one.
Abortion!
She starts hitting me with a stick. Abortion.
Wooden spoon.
Shut up, Bill.
We can't take you out anywhere.
Can't take you anywhere.
Not even to family.
So we know there's a problem. How do you fix it?
What do you mean?
How do you get kids to go out and do stuff?
Well, do you really want to
don't
run
know.
out finding parties like we were? That's the thing. It's like you don't want to.
Do they still hunt Pokemon? Pokemon Go? Do kids still do that?
I don't know.
I don't know if I think that
I
came.
don't know. I
and
think
went.
well, it kind of came, and then it went, and then it kind of came
Amen.
back, and then it got stupid, and people would fucking
Walk out in front of cars.
yeah. Well, they'll do
It's-
that anyway just by looking at their phone. Nobody pays attention.
It's natural selection. In some
Yeah, I
ways.
don't know. I
As
don't know how you
terrifying
do it.
as like it would be to think of your kids going out and doing that stuff that you've done, I think there's a lot of valuable lessons that are learned. You know,
I think so too.
that I'm curious as to how they'll be having not learned them.
I
Yeah.
think the lessons you learn is being around the other people.
They need to get out
stuff
in
that
the.
they
They need to
learn.
get out in the woods and build a goddamn fort or
Yeah.
a tree house or get some poison ivy on you or something.
Fall out of a tree,
Jesus.
knock their wind out, and lay there for a while thinking they're going to die.
Exactly.
And then that'll make
Yeah.
them reflect on life
Some
a little bit more.
Fucking
yeah.
BB gun wars.
Yeah.
Shoot a bottle rocket in your buddy's eye. I mean, you know.
So
They get a cool patch. Everybody will be jealous.
we've been picking up Eli, I don't know, 3 nights a week for the last 2 weeks or something because he's got his E-team, whatever
Yeah.
the hell you want to call it.
His
There's
what?
an E-team. It's his Smash Brothers, Mario Brothers school team that they play other schools.
Oh,
Cool.
I never
Yeah, he
knew
did that.
anything about that.
Yeah, he did it
So-
last year. So
Okay. Okay.
So it's kind of a cool thing, you know.
Uh-huh.
But we had to go pick him up the other night, and I noticed this one kid comes out, and I don't know if he's in the E team, what he's
Uh-huh.
doing, but he's got a full beard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The dude looks 40. I told Eli, I said, Eli, I said,
is
how?
that?
I said, who is that?
who the fuck is that guy?
He goes, I can't think of his name. I said, how old is he? He goes, he's in my class. I said, if this was 1994 or 95 and that kid was in my class, he would be my friend. Because you know why?
He
He's
can buy
like,
booze.
I'm like, do you know why? He's like, why, Dad? I said, because he could probably get served at the fucking liquor store.
Yeah.
And I said that to him. And then after I said that wasn't a parent move.
Why
at
did
all.
I say that?
That's just Greg, some 30-year-old guy hangs out with us. He's a tickler.
Well, the problem,
He's a tickler.
He
problem
lives in
is
his
now-
mom's basement. You know.
yeah, the problem is now though, when they ID, they can scan your license, so it's hard to make a fucking fake ID.
Yeah, you can't do
Right.
it anymore.
Yeah. So it's
Oh, I'm
not-
sure there's a way.
there's a way, and I'm
I don't
sure-
think people care about that anymore, though. I mean, I just don't think kids. I don't know.
yeah.
Fake IDs are probably not even a thing.
I think it's
anymore.
more of a thing than what it used to be. What you think it is,
Remember,
but
Ray,
You think
remember
so?
Reagan DeFlorio?
oh yeah,
She was telling me one night, her and her little friend, they were 12. I think they were in Hillsboro,
okay,
shit-faced drunk, wandering around at night.
Yeah.
Well, a cop picks him up, and he's like, it's too late for you guys to be out. I got to take you to your parents.
Yeah.
And so the girl, they just had their driveway re-blacktopped. And the girl was like, you can't drive on that. We just had it blacktop. We'll walk up to the house. And so they just walked in and snuck in, and their parents never knew. Yeah, but smart little kids, shit-faced drunk, 12, wandering around.
that was Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
that's
Joey.
right.
Yeah.
Joey could do that shit.
Oh man, I don't know how many times we stole his brother's
could come
car.
up with something quick.
I don't know
Yeah.
how many times we stole Joey's brother's car.
Yeah.
Riding around. We were like 12.
Well, I mean,
That
we used to
Beretta?
sit,
No, he had a little Subaru.
Oh, okay.
we used to sit on the steps at the house on Center Street.
Oh, yeah.
Eating cereal and drinking.
Yeah.
That's how I met the Powers family.
Yeah.
Really?
That's how we got to know them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was kind of
Yeah.
we were because it was kind of interesting because sometimes there'd be a bunch of people go up and down Fall Street, and sometimes they'd stop and talk to us, hang out, and
Yeah.
other times it was just kind of dead.
Yeah.
Speaking of stuff you can't do anymore, one Halloween, my grandma and grandpa Kitzman were over. Not Halloween, 4th of July.
Okay.
And fireworks going off and everything. Dad was probably drunk. He stuck up behind grandma and shot a Derringer into the ground. Those little pistols right behind her.
Jesus.
She went, ah! And he was like, ah!
I've learned this about Bill's family. They're all fucking psychopaths, right? That want to make other people psychopaths.
Like, yeah, I gotta find that little gun. It's
They-
around somewhere.
They play psychological games like that.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, but it's a little bitty gun, but it's loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little
little
22 bullet.
weird
Yeah.
shaped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boom.
Grandma and grandpa used to have one of them.
And she was old. She could have a heart attack.
Well, so
It knocked some plaque loose, you know.
I don't know how old I was. I was spending the night at my aunt and uncle's because they was going to have a 4th of July party. my aunt and I remember we stayed out in the tent. We was sleeping out in the tent and had the dog with us and shit. So the next day, people were coming over, and so she gives me a bunch of bottle rockets in a bottle. She lights a cigarette and hands it to me, and that's what I'm using to light fucking bottle rockets with is this fucking cigarette. She'd come over every once in a while, take a drag to get it going again, and you know, there I am just...
Pretty soon you said, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever try smoking?
He smoked a little bit.
Usually when I drink.
I was
Okay,
going
I
to
never
say,
did.
because he's bummed a cigarette off.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
I've seen him smoke before. I think
Yeah.
at one of the parties.
Every once in a great while.
I was always too cheap.
I just never. I don't know. I just never got into it. I don't know why.
Oh,
Well,
I was
you're-
always being around my
Your,
parents. that were
your parents smoked, so
Yeah.
I mean, and so did Marty and everybody
Well,
else. So,
So
you
it's
probably
like,
got
Jesus
tired
Christ,
of
I wanna
smelling
get
the
away from
goddamn
smoke,
shit.
you know?
I don't know. Because like I said, it wasn't until I moved out of the house when I was 18, 19, wherever it was, that
Yeah.
I realized how bad the house stunk and how bad I always stunk of smoke.
Right,
I felt awful for every person I ever had to sit next to in school because
right.
I'm like, God, that smelled horrible.
But
I mean,
it was
honestly.
the time frame, though, your house wasn't going to be the only one that was like that.
Right.
It's
No,
probably-
absolutely
Oh,
not.
that's just normal.
And
Yeah.
mom would try to get, back in the 80s, they had all the neat little fucking, we have this filter fan.
Oh, the
and
ashtrays
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
ashtray.
smokeless
Yeah.
ashtrays.
we had like 3 or 4 of those
yeah.
fucking smoke eater things sitting around. They were supposed to
Yeah.
have some fragrance. And I was like,
That didn't
I'll
work.
play one of those trying to break the audio if I can find it.
Yeah.
They got to be out there.
oh, they are.
Hey,
I'm
do
sure
you
they are.
don't want smoke rolling in
Well,
your
like
brains?
I was talking about, we were going to one of the concerts the other night, and some song came on, and I can't remember what band it was. Maybe it was, I don't know. It was a song I hadn't heard before by this band, but it'd been out for years.
Yeah.
And I said, I guess I don't recognize this because it didn't make the Time Life record of the 70s. I didn't